The next activity we're going to look at is another data analysis task. So I'll click Activities and Data Analysis, and I'm going to click Stem and Leaf Plots. Now, stem and leaf plots are another way of representing data instead of a column graph or a table. And the way that they work is you have the stem here, which describes, the tens of the data values. And then you have the leaves, which describes the ones. So basically, if I have a 1 here and a 3 here, together that means 13. And if I have a 2 here and the 8 over here, that means 28. So reading across, I can see I have 13, 15, 22, 22, 28, 32, 39, 41. Now, the context is the stem and leaf plot shows the number of toy cars in students' collections. How many students have collections with fewer than 22 cars? So I can see this number here says 22, and all the numbers after it are students that have either 22 cars or more. So I can't include those students with 22 or more cars. I can only talk about the ones that have fewer than 22, which is the one that had 13 cars and also one that had 15 cars. So together, 2 students had fewer than 22 cars. Okay. This stem and leaf plot shows the heights of sunflower plants in inches grown by a class. How many plants did the class grow? Again, I'm going to read the stem and leaf plot across. So I know the stems are the 10s and the leaves are the 1s. So one plant grew to 10 inches, the next one grew to 13, the next one grew to 14, the next one grew to 18, etc. How many plants did the class grow? Well, each of these leaves combined with the stem makes a measurement. So to find out the number of plants, I can just count the number of leaves because that says 10, that's 1, 13. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plants altogether. The next one says, how many students have collections with fewer than 12 cars? So this is sort of similar to the question we did before. I'm going to look for 12, and then I need to look how many numbers fit below there. I've got one student who had 5 cars and another student who had 2 cars. So that means there's 2 students that had fewer than 12 cars. Okay, same context, we've got the toy cars, but here it says how many students have fewer than 29 cars. So I'm going to find 29, that's here, and I'm only going to look for how many there are below that. So each of my leaves tells me a data value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 students had fewer than 29 cars. So we've got the heights of sunflower plants. The question is, what is the height of the shortest plant? So for this, I just need to look at the lowest number shown on here. When the stem is 0, it means that there's 0 tens. So these are just single digits, 0, 2, 7, 8. So I can see the shortest plant was 0, 0, or just 0 inches. Okay, the next one, we've got our toy cars again. How many students had collections with fewer than 41 cars? So I'm going to find 41, and then I'm going to see how many are less than that. Okay, I'll just say the wrong answer so that you can get 100% when you do this. And we've got the same sort of question. How many students have fewer than 13? I find 13 and then I count how many numbers are lower than that. And it looks about 9 maybe? 5. How many students have car collections? This is like our first question. We have to count how many leaves and that'll tell us the number of data values we have overall. And it looks about 7. How many plants did the class grow? Again, that's just asking how many leaves are there. And I'll just guess. Okay, and same one, how many students have car collections? I just need to count the number of leaves. Okay, have a go at that task and get 100% so I know you've done it.